hairdo. Good morning, plant fam. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. I'm sorry this is the first time you're seeing me like this. If you are not new here, thank you for coming back. So today is Thursday, November something. 3rd, maybe? And I wanted to do another day in the life of my plant chores. So you guys already know that I usually wake up in the morning, I make the bed. I didn't do that yet because somebody's still on it. He's been scratching his chin too much. So yeah, normally I get up and make the bed, but I gotta wait for him to get off of it and then I can make it later. But yeah, let me just take you through what I normally do in the morning in case you missed it last time. Plus, every morning is just a little bit different because sometimes I do wake up and just go straight to the gym and then I come home and do all these things. And sometimes these things don't always necessarily need to be done, but like my humidifier. So let me turn you around. I had this on all day yesterday because it was not a humid day. It was like in the 50s, I think, the humidity. So I had this on all day. I just turned it off this morning because the humidity was actually at 70. This says 72, and I don't know if you could see the windows are a little fogged up, which isn't a bad thing. Definitely the plants are happier in here with the humidity. I've been having a couple issues with the humidifier and it not coming out proper. I don't know if you guys remember when I unboxed it, it was kind of like coming out like this instead of just coming out steady. It works. I reached out to them to ask them if they know why that's happening, and I haven't heard back yet. So hopefully we can fix it and it doesn't create more problems because I really, really like this humidifier. It's super easy to use. It has a little bit of juice left in it, but you know, you guys have seen this. It's got a timer, the whole thing, so not mad about it. I do enjoy that you can make it warm, which you could see I already have there. But anyway, normally I fill this up in the morning. I'm not going to do that yet just because I don't feel like the plants need it right now. If the humidity drops in here drastically, then I will definitely do that. I don't know why it says 56. It literally said 70 when I shut it off just a few minutes ago. So it'll probably start climbing back up there. But yeah. Everything is looking good in here. I did just water most of these recently. I probably need to water the aglaonemas today. But otherwise, I watered the more thirsty plants recently. This guy put out this new gorgeous leaf. Yeah, and so normally now what I've been doing to air out the cabinet, I have to keep these here so my cat doesn't, okay, he does this thing where he just he wipes on the glass with his paws and it is the most annoying sound on the face of the planet, so I have to block him from being able to do that. But I've been in the process of cleaning out my cabinet, which you guys will see bits and pieces of in another video, but I can give you a little peek of the top shelf. I repotted everything, and I put everything onto my Botany Bay trellises that needed a trellis. So every single trellis that will be in here will be that one only. I still have to do these 2 bottom shelves. You could see don't look quite as good, and the plants don't look quite as happy. And once I'm all done, then I can give you guys a proper tour of what's in here. But things can get a little bit moldy in here, so I've been leaving it slightly open. I have to block my cat from that as well because he'll eat the plants. So this is my wedge for the bed that I put under my legs when I'm laying in bed and working from bed or anything, or reading in bed. So I do this to let it air out for a couple of hours and then I'll close it. but I have to make sure the cat can't get in there to eat the Hoyas in the meantime. So I think that this is going to help. I don't want to have to put a fan in here. It's kind of a pain in the butt to like string it, like any cords up in there. I did take down those hue lights that were falling because it was really annoying, and to be honest with you, the Hoyas that were like growing close to the top here were getting too much light anyway, so I took them down, and I think it's pretty it's plenty lit, so I'm not really worried about that. So that is that for in the bedroom. Now I need to go check on the plants in the greenhouse. Okay, here we are up in the loft. Haven't figured out what to do with Squammy yet, but let's get in here. So I haven't chopped up my Squammy yet, if you watched my last plant chore video, because she's putting out this new leaf and I really don't want to mess this one up. I knocked this one off with my butt while it was unfurling, and I haven't had one come in without like a little bit of damage, so I just really want one leaf to come in happy. And like, look at the stem, how the fuzzies are like still immature compared to these fuzzies. It's just such a cool plant, honestly, really cool. Starts out small like this, and then it can get massive like this. But anyway, here's a peek at what's going on in the greenhouse. I did get some more clear trays off of Amazon. I can link these again for you guys. They're not super cheap, but they're not super expensive either, so I really like them. They help me keep everything nice and organized. And then my humidifier. So basically all I do is come up here and turn this on, make sure that it's at 1 because I accidentally had it on 3, and that was way too much water in here. And I'll do it for like 4 hours because it doesn't need to be on all day. It's a really gorgeous humidifier. It functions really, really well. It lets out a lot of mist even on the 1 setting, and I'm not mad about it. I only put the UV on. The tank holds a lot, so I only have to refill this like every 4 days or so, which I'm not mad about because I hate, like, if I had to refill it every day, I wouldn't do it. So this one is from Kilopa, and I can link that one on Amazon for you guys as well. If you have like a large space that you need a humidifier for, I highly recommend investing in this one. I do have a discount code that just became active on November 1st, so I didn't have that in my last video, and I can leave that for you guys below. I don't know how much it's for, but it's a discount because this thing is like $120, I think, but it's a gorgeous machine. And so far, I'd say it's worth it if you have a large space because it is nice and sleek. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and it does hold a lot of water. So you can run this thing all day long and all night long, and you probably still wouldn't need to refill it yet. So there is that. I did just water everything in here yesterday, so nothing needs to be watered yet. I've got some more plastic trays I need to fill up with more Hoyas. I need to get more Hoyas, you guys. I don't have enough Hoyas to fill up the space, right? So therefore I need more. And yeah, all of my philodendron are doing really well. My Patriciae just put out this new gorgeous leaf that I'm obsessed with. Mexicanum just put out this one. It's getting some lobes, little baby lobes, and it's already working on another. Not mad at that at all. And then I have my sad rehab Hoyas over here that I'm gonna do a video on separately for you guys soon. So my strawberry shake too. Look at this new leaf. I don't want to take it out, but can you see how it's got some like gorgeous variegation on it already? I'm so excited for that leaf. So excited for that leaf. So yeah, everything in here is looking really nice and happy. This guy is getting a repot as soon as it's done unfurling this leaf here. So be very careful with that. Don't want it to get squished. Yeah, I don't want to like risk hurting that. So, and I did just water it yesterday. So we're going to give it maybe another week, and then we're going to repot this sucker together. So pretty excited about that. Also pretty nervous about it, but I think that it's going to be a lot happier because look at those roots. It has so many roots. It's crazy. So I'd like to get rid of this too. I'm going to need it for the bin that it goes to, but it's serving its purpose for right now with these plants. So yeah, that's it really. My hack to watering everything in here and not having to go up and down the stairs is I keep water in these. I reuse these plastic bottles, and David got me a water pump over here. So all I have to do is push this button and water comes out. So I need to refill this though, because like honestly, I go through almost this whole entire thing when I have to water everything in here. So, ooh, Jose is putting out a new leaf too. Okay. This was an import, so it never really kind of looked all that great. It dropped all of its original leaves. I need to cut it. So thankfully it has lots of aerials. Oh, here's an immature squammy. It's a good example. That fan is probably really loud. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then everything else needs to be watered. So everything in here has been watered, but everything out here needs to be watered. But I am planning on doing like a full tour of everything that's in here soon. So let me know if that's something that you want to see, and I'll get it filmed for you. Like maybe today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, fam. So I watered most of everything. I just need to take the hanging baskets to the sink, and I also need to water the plants that are in the kitchen, like above the cabinets and everything. So I'm gonna leave you here for today. I put my makeup on in case you were wondering because I was filming other stuff. But Crush, can you stop? You're making the door all squeaky. It's very annoying. He rubs his face on it. Yeah, so lots of chores still left to do, so I'm probably gonna pick you back up tomorrow and then end the video there. We have like tons and tons of Hoya to repot. I redid the whole top shelf in my cabinet, like I said, and like I showed you guys this morning, but we still have the other two to do. There's a lot of work. We have prop boxes to clean out. We have lots of other plants that need to be repotted as well, not just the Hoyas, and lots of reorganizing to do, like all my cacti and everything. It's kind of a lot, but little by little we are getting things done. So today I'm glad at least we got the plants watered, majority of them for the most part, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for another day of plant chores, because this is what it's like being a crazy plant lady with like 500 plants. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay fam, so I'm done taking care of all the plants up here. I did rearrange them a little bit because I had to take down the dead fry deck. I'll probably keep like shifting them around like a crazy person for the next couple of days, but I think I'm pretty content with the way this is looking. I don't necessarily love the mix of pots that are up here, but like that's not my main concern. Right now, I turned all of the snake plants that are up here as well. You watched me do that, and I pruned my cebu because I always forget to water it even though it's literally right here. So this is a pretty normal occurrence. And I've just been spraying the plants down. These look all nice and clean and happy, and they'll be ready to be repotted either later or tomorrow. See how I feel, but I'm pretty excited to get this one into a nice pot, and I'd love to keep it in the bedroom, but I think it's gonna get too cold this time of year, so I have to put it up in the greenhouse. But I would really love to actually be able to put it on these shelves here. So that's really it for this video. I don't have too much else to show you. Everything is watered for the most part, but we do have lots more chores to be done in the coming weeks, so I will film as much of that as possible for you guys. It's been hard for me to film my cabinet and like cleaning that out because it's just such a time-consuming thing, and it's really not all that interesting. I'm just repotting literally everything in there. So yeah, I am doing a repotting video soon with some other plants, and I'm going to do a Q&A, so definitely leave me some questions. There's a community post where you can put your questions, and I'll answer them. So, and also I've been drinking these. I already had one today, but I've been drinking these. They're from a company called Magic Mind, and it's got matcha, adaptogens, nootropics, and honey. So if you guys didn't know, I'm kind of a nerd for like healthy stuff. I have my degree in complementary and alternative medicine, and I was going to school for dietetics. I just didn't finish. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go back and finish that, but that's not the point. The point is that I've been trying these since the start of this vlog, so I don't know how long has that been, a few days now, and I like it. David didn't like the way it tasted because he's not a hippie like me, and he doesn't like matcha, but it has some really nice adaptogenic herbs in it too, like ashwagandha, which is something that I take regularly anyway. It actually helps to regulate the cortisol in your body, which is the stress hormone. So it is supposed to help with anxiety and things along those lines. It's obviously not a magic solution, but it can definitely help if you take it daily. Adaptogens can help you just maintain your stress levels a little bit better, if that makes sense. So that's only some of what's in here, and I do love matcha, so not mad about that. I will have this linked down below for you guys if you want to check it out. This video is not sponsored, but they did send this to me to try for free. So thank you, Magic Mind. I've been enjoying these, and they do have a pretty decent policy where they'll take them back, your first order, if you hate it. So if you buy them and you hate it or it doesn't work, they will take them back, no questions asked, on your first order. So don't be afraid to try it. Plus I like the packaging. It's cute, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you should give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button down there if you want to be part of the official plant fam. If not, there's a super thanks button if you want to super thanks me. We just hit 10K recently, so I am going to be doing a giveaway. I'm thinking probably more towards the end of the month. I have a live stream that I'd like to do on Sunday the 20th, and then maybe we'll announce the giveaway then. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be seeing you soon. Okay, bye! I didn't know how to end it. I don't know why. That was weird.